The WBA orders an immediate rematch between Guillermo RigondeauX and CHUCKY MOISES FLORES. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest of boxing. We working. Shout out to everybody for the super chats, the donations, the Patreon patrons. We working, keeping this thing going full speed. A lot going on. I made several videos regarding RigondeauX. He's literally going ham on his verified social medias, his Twitters, Instagram, calling out Lomachenko, saying he's a cherry picker. Like this picture right here, this is Rigondeaux's people on Lomachenko's left and right. This is his manager and his people. And it says, the moment we found out Salido wasn't taking the fight, my manager, Alex, made it clear that we were in no matter what we were in. If August, the best is not fighting the best, it's not our fault. Hashtag not afraid. So they've been pledging, at least via digitally on social media, right? Now, the WBA just ordered an immediate rematch between RigondeauX and Moises Flores. I was at his last fight. Obviously, this is the aftermath.
And the Oscar goes to Moises Flores.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Boxingego Cubano, and they captured that. So the fight ended in a weird kind of way. Both fighters were attacking after the bell. It is protect yourself at all times. I understand that things happen. I mean, things happen, and I don't think it was RigondeauX trying to be dirty or needing to be dirty to be. I mean, it is what it is. And ultimately, he got hit after the bell, and he got knocked out. So it's up for debate if you believe he really couldn't continue or if he was putting on an Oscar-winning performance. You guys be the judge of that. But Jim Lampley, he did his damnedest, and it actually worked because the decision was originally ruled Vic Trakulich. He tried to talk to the proper channels, and it was originally considered a knockout. But Jim Lampley was protesting. He was like, "Oh, this what?" And he couldn't believe it. And later, Nevada State Athletic Commission, they took a look at it and they said, you know what? Now it's going to be overturned, and it's a no contest. So now the WBA is recommending an immediate rematch for RigondeauX. So he has to take it. Shout out to Devin Haney, my dude. And it's crazy. Me personally, I'm going to tell you what RigondeauX said, and then I'll get to my last thoughts. RigondeauX says, it's not cherry picking if they are forcing me to do it. And he says, if they think I will shut up about it because of this mandatory, they have something else coming. So I'm assuming he's talking about if they think that because the WBA ordered an immediate rematch that I'm going to let up on the gas when it comes to pressuring Lomachenko, which RigondeauX has successfully been doing. And people are talking and people want to see it. So me, as far as the WBA, that's their decision. It ended kind of in a funky way. So this, to me, what this fight reminds me of is Danny Jacobs versus Sergio Mora. That wasn't a rematch I was really looking forward to, and it was a rematch that, based on Sergio Mora was kind of petitioning and saying, "Oh, it was my injury. We had to watch it again." So I understand it, but I don't really care to see it, if that makes any sense, because I think the outcome is going to be similar to the first. Maybe not a first round knockout, but I believe RigondeauX will be superior skill wise, as I believe going into the first fight. But just seeing how the first one ended and a little bit more in that first round from Moises Flores, I think I don't know. I don't know if he has the total package to beat a guy like RigondeauX. So it is what it is, and you can't blame RigondeauX if he wants to keep his championship title. He has to do that. Like you said, he's being forced to. So now he's gonna have to clear the air, prove once and for all, just like Daniel Jacobs did. I didn't want to see Sergio Mora. I wanted to see Golovkin fight, which he later did fight, to his credit, but it kind of came with there was alleged controversy, so he fought Sergio Mora again. Now, because of this no contest, he's going to fight him. Wow. So this is what I'm talking about with the pressure. Lomachenko, he has an impression. A video contest, I guess you have to do a Lomachenko impression. And look at people are tagging Rigondeaux and Cherries, and let's just scroll down. Wow, he's saying I'm gonna show a video of me running for my Cuban friend. Wow, see, that's what I'm saying. Rigondeaux's putting the heat, major heat, to Team Lomachenko. But the other thing you can't say, Rigondeaux's ducking from this. Someone needs to make a duck Rigo video. That's what I'm saying. People want to see it. Fight Rigo, fight Rigo. But you can't blame Rigondeaux because Lomachenko's already tied up. He has an ESPN fight, him and Terrence Crawford, going to ESPN in August. So even if the Moises Flores wasn't being forced from the WBA, it wouldn't be like he could fight him, Lomachenko, anyway next, because Lomachenko is already booked up for August 5th, I believe. Let me know what you guys think of this immediate rematch. For me, it's kind of like Joshua Klitschko, Danny Jacobs, Sergio Moore. Not necessarily a rematch that I'm dying to see, but I understand it from a business perspective. And I hope Rigondeaux just keeps putting the pressure to these top champions until he gets the fight. Win, lose, or draw, I respect it, and I want to see those guys, those quality matches. Rigondeaux's not getting any younger. Let's see him in there with the Lomachenko, especially if Lomachenko is being rated #1 pound for pound on big outlets like HBO. Now, there's no final say when it comes to pound for pound. However, HBO is a big voice in the sport of boxing currently. So for them to be putting that out there, then let's see it. And beating Rigondeaux would be that type of win where we can really start considering Lomachenko one of the pound for pound best for sure. Like, there's a lot of guys that show promise and different things like that, and I can go through boxing history and give you examples. Like Tommy Morrison was supposed to be the guy who was left hook from hell, and he beat Foreman, stuff like that, and then he ended up losing to like Michael Bent and Lennox Lewis and stuff like that. So ultimately we have to just see these guys keep showing, improving, not get distracted outside of the ring, and then we'll see how great they really are. But Rigondeaux is truly already what he did with Donaire. To me, the deficits he had versus Donaire looked like a giant next to him, David and the Goliath. So that's more impressive than Lomachenko, what Lomachenko has done career-wise. And I'm not taking anything away from Lomachenko because he has some solid wins, but you also have a loss in less than 10 fights. So rematch Salido, clear the air with that. Fight Rigondeaux, he's going crazy. And it can't be like new media, man. We got to get to the bottom of this. It can't be, if you're saying this is how they always do with certain fighters, is they want to promote certain fighters like, let's say Lomachenko or Golovkin, like they're these supreme A-sides, which they're pretty popular, they're good fighters, but they're not drawing, especially Lomachenko. I think Golovkin actually sells more venue-wise and stuff, like in terms of the amount of seats sold. But the point is, you can't just offer lowball offers to everybody else other than Lomachenko. Like, offer him something real. Like, I have not seen one article that said Rigondeaux was offered the $750,000 purse or whatever that Salido got offered and allegedly turned down. You know what I mean? Maybe Rigondeaux would have took that. That's, you know what I mean? That's more than $500,000. Let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Rigondeaux looks like he'll have to face Moises Chucky Flores in a rematch. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.